Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play Come On Feel The Noise by Quite Riot. So we are in standard tuning here. We're going to do the whole song, all the chords, solo, everything. So let's take a look at it here. We're going to start here with that opening. This was pretty much the verse that starts the song. So we're going to start with the power chord on the 3rd fret on the low E string. Then the 2nd fret off the A string. And then the low E power chord. So we have this. Alright, then the A power chord. G power chord is going to make it a power chord by muting that A string with the bottom of your middle finger. And then the D power chord. So you don't have this. You don't have the F sharp in there, just don't hit the 1st string. So hit this. Do that again. So all together. Then repeat that. Then you're going to end it with the low E power chord, the D power chord. Now when you hit that D power chord, you can just hit these 3 strings, but a lot of times he's getting the A string in there too. So it's really the 4 middle strings. Kind of beefs up the sound a little bit. Alright, so from there it leads us into the chorus, which sounds like this. Alright, so we start with that G power chord again. Then we have the D chord again, which is really the D power chord, but you have that F sharp in the bass with your thumb. So, and the strings he really only hits is kind of the bottom 4 strings. And then the E power chord. Do that again. Then the same A to G to D we did in the verse, done twice. And then back to the G, D with the F sharp in the bass, E power chord, done twice. Alright, so the ending of the chorus is power chord here off the 3rd fret on the A string, just muted, then 2nd, then open A power chord. Then the power chord off the 3rd fret of the low E string, and then back to this D power chord. So all together for the chorus. Alright, so those are the 2 main riffs of the song. There is one part when they're doing a breakdown in the middle of the song where he does some octaves. He just does a... So that's pretty much just the octave at the 8th fret on the low E string. You're going to skip that, the A string, and play the 8 on the low E, 10 on the D. Then at the 7th fret, and then the 5th fret. All right, so that's in there if you're just wondering what that was. Right, there's a lot of like breakdown there and stuff. All right, so now all we have to take a look at is the guitar solo. So let me play through it real quick, and then we'll take a look at it note for note. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start here with this pentatonic lick. After we slide up the string, we're going to start with this pentatonic lick, which is just a 4-note pattern. You're going to play across this E minor pentatonic scale, so just get these notes underneath your fingers. So if you just know that standard scale. So we're going to start the pattern here. 15, 12, 15 on the low E, and then 12 on the A string. So that's a 4-note pattern. Down, up, down, up. Now you're going to start that same pattern on the next string. Just stay within the scale form and you've got it. And then again here on the D string. Except this time, we're going to do a little turnaround here and go 14, 12 on the D, on the G and the D string. So we have this. So it's a little 4-note ending. So we did that lick across 3 sets of strings. And then did a 4-note ending. All right, so all together. Now I'll start that lick on the D string again. Keep going on the G. And on the B. And then you're gonna play 15, 12, to 15 on the B, and then to 12 on the high E to finish it. All right, and then we're gonna have, so it's been at the 15th fret on there on the high E string. Then down to 14, and then do a hammer 15, pull off to 14, then pull off to 12. Then pick 12 again. Then do a whole step bend and release there with that 12, and then play 15 on the B. Then we go into that melody. All right, so that's just on the B and the G strings. We're going to hit the 12, 13, 15 on the B. Back down to 13, 12. Then 13, 12 again. Then 14 on the G. And back to that 12 on the B. Then just on the G string, we're going to go 14, 12, then back up 11, 12, 14. Try this. Then you pretty much start over. Except now on the G string, instead of you go whole step bend and release at the 12. All right, next phrase. All right, so it's playing the 12th fret on the B, whole step bend at the 15th fret, and then 14, 15, then 17, 15, 14, to 15 on the B. Then the same lick again, except you're going to slide into the 17. All right, next phrase. All right, so we had the 15 on the B string, and then whole step bends at the 17 on the high E. Then come down to 15, bend and release again. All right, and now we're gonna start with the 15th fret, and then you're gonna pick 19, and then 15 3 times, and then 17, then 15 3 times. So I had this, then do that again. And then you do the hammer 14 to 15, pull back off to 14. Pick 14 twice, and then the same thing at between 12 and 14. Then 15 on the B, 12 on the high E. And then bend here at the 15th fret on the B string. All right, and then we're going to do that same pentatonic lick. All right, and then we have the bend to the 15th fret on the high E string. We'll do this last phrase. All right, so that's the bend to the 15. And then you're going to do that hammer on to 15, pull off to 14, pull off to 12. You're going to do that twice. And then you're going to slide the 15 from 12, hammer on 17, then play 20, then a whole step bend. All right, so as the song comes back through, he does a couple of licks, continuing. So that's just sliding into the 7th fret on the D. Then 4, 5, 7 on the G. And then you're gonna hammer 5 to 7, pull off to 7, pull off to 4, and then play 5. And then that's just gonna be sliding into 14 on the G, 12, 13, 15, 13, 12, and then 12 on the G. Then as they continue through the verse again, they do the same lick. And then he goes, and he adds that note at the end of it. All right, just down to the 11th fret. All right, so that's pretty much it for Come On Feel the Noise. You know, it's an 80s classic. It's really fun to play. And it's got some really good picking exercises. That pentatonic lick and the solo is a fun one to work up the speed. All right, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com. Bye-bye.